college has recently obtained Senate approval for a number of new postgraduates. Everybody is proud of this significant achievement by its graduates.
I'd like to say good morning, and to you graduates, I want to say that the aspiration of this government, the Fiji First Government, is to ensure that we have equitable access to high quality education at all levels of the Fijian education system. And the testament is the fact that the Education Ministry has the most budget. Over the past decade, consistent and targeted investment in the education of our children and students has led to the achievement of unprecedented number of Fijian children having access to secondary and tertiary education. Some of you wouldn't know, but back in the days we used to pay some money to go to school. We used to be involved in bazaars and so forth, but these are things of the past, as the government is committed to improving access to higher education and continue over the next few years with the tertiary scholarship and loans board and also with the topper scheme. I urge you all to respond to existing challenges and realize the opportunities that you now have. This is not the end of your training, but the beginning of your journey of learning. I was talking yesterday, when I was in Lotok, I met a fellow colleague of yours, and she was doing BCom in Namaka campus, and I encouraged her, when you finish your Bachelor of Commerce, to carry on with your postgraduate training. And so I want to share with you today that this is not the end of your learning, but the beginning of your learning. There are some changes that have happened within the colleges, and I just want to share with us today. The College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Sciences, I am told, will have new programs that commence this year. The Postgraduate Diploma in Nursing Leadership and Management from semester 2, and also the Postgraduate Diploma in Environmental Health Disaster Management, the Postgraduate Diploma in Health Research, and the Postgraduate Diploma in Non-Communicable Diseases. Under the Learning and Teaching Enhancements, the CMNS-HS is in the process of securing a one-of-its-kind anatomage that enables an ecosystem of the next generation 3D anatomy software and hardware. And for that, I congratulate the university for doing that, and also the college dean, because that is something that will be very useful for the training of our students. CMN-HS has also reaffirmed its partnership with industry stakeholders, and earlier in the month of March, students from the physiotherapy program were involved in looking after our rugby players in the two-day March 7th, where they gained practical skills in life situations. CMN-HS continues to build on its research component, and this is one of its strategic priorities. And there is a plan to convene the biggest research symposium in Fiji, and the first ever Pacific Islands Health Research Symposium is scheduled from August 29th to 30th. In addition to that, the college will also be hosting Pacifica Best Practice Health Solutions Health Professions Education Symposium. The College of Medicine continues to work hard in instilling the best graduate attributes in our students and in their students, and same with the compassion and care was displayed by the MBBS 4 students of the psychiatry block, who donated more than 200 bath towels to the St. Giles Hospital. They've also established the post of Associate Dean, Regional Office. And moving on to the College of Agriculture, Fishery and Forestry, the College of Agriculture, Fishery and Forestry, which is formerly the Fiji College of Agriculture, that was established in 1962, is part of the National University with a responsibility to our nation to develop and equip farmers, foresters and fishers in particular. The government's expectation of this college as an arm of the university has been tremendous and has produced high caliber manpower required in the areas of agriculture, fisheries and forestry in the region. The Fiji government fully supports the college's vision towards being recognized as an educational center of excellence in agriculture, fisheries and forestry, defined by high quality programs and strategic focus in teaching, research and extension. The recent example is the government funded vet hospital, the first for the Pacific. And I urge the college to review its programs at regular intervals to meet the demands in the agriculture, fisheries and forestry sector. The National Training and Productivity Center, NTPC offers specific training programs that translate into lifelong opportunities. NTPC offers a wide range of programs, including market-relevant, stakeable certificates, diplomas, and quick job programs to help meet career and personal goals. The government's expectation is that NTPC is at the heart of responding to requests from the industries by implementing a number of intensive, short-scale development projects that will assist the development of workers, and through partnerships with renowned international institutions like TAF New South Wales, National Safety Council of Australia, Australian Institute of Management, and FRT College Australia, NTPC strives to ensure a quality and efficient workforce with better skills and qualifications that is relevant to the changing job demands. The government also supports the apprenticeship scheme, which was first established in 1963 at the Ministry of Labour and is now administered under the NTPC. The apprenticeships learn by performing at the job site, earn and study at the same time. And over the years, more than 8,400 apprenticeships have completed their contracts under the scheme, are now successful in their respective fields, and currently, at the moment, 227 apprentices are in training. There are 22 programs at trade level and 7 at technician level. Under the scheme, the duration of the course is 3 to 4 years. Sustainable Livelihood Project is a non-formal education that provides a powerful way of developing skills and competencies in rural communities. And over 30,000 people in rural and coastal communities have benefited from this project. And for this, the government gives $1.8 billion every year. And these short courses allow those who pass to cross-credit towards more advanced certificates or diplomas. And this is something that FNU is actively exploring. I said I wanted to share some important messages that I thought are very important. As you leave this place, you will find the world is very big. You'll find the world is very tempting. You'll find the world is sometimes brutal. What you need to do is you need to understand that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, your first step. And you need to also block out the peripheral chaos and focus on the next task ahead of you. That's my first advice. My second advice is look up to the top. On your left and on your right, that's where your parents are. That's where your supporters are, your biggest cheerleaders. And as you leave this place, your role will be to cheer for them, to support them, to encourage them, to be there for them, because they were there for you. So never forget them, because in your most difficult moments, they were there for you. That's the second advice. My third advice is this: never stop being a lifelong learner. Never stop. This is not the end of your learning. This is the beginning. And use the platform that you have today to become a better version of yourself. And you never know who the better version of yourself is unless you continue to learn. Got one more advice for you, the fourth advice. My fourth advice to you is never lose compassion. With compassion, they brought you here. With compassion, you go out to serve. This week I've been up in Lake City visiting all our nursing stations, our health centers, and our subdivisional hospitals. They are not manned by robots. They're not manned by machines. They're manned by people just like you and me. People who are graduates of this university. People who learned science, they learned arts, and also they learned compassion. And it is with that compassion they're able to serve fellow Fijians up in the hills. So today I congratulate you. I wish you all the best in your journey that's before you. And please always remember to thank your parents, your friends, your brothers and sisters, and those who have brought you this far. Thank you and God bless you.
will respect the secrets that are confided in me to society.